August 28, 2003. A quiet city. Erie, Pennsylvania. A pizza delivery guy walks into a bank. Calm. Too calm. But look closer, around his neck. There's a metal collar, wires, a digital timer blinking red. This is Brian Wells, 46 years old. Worked at a pizzeria, lived a quiet life. But today, he's got a shotgun-shaped cane in one hand and a note in the other. The note says, "Rob the bank, get $250,000, or this bomb goes off." The police arrest him within minutes. He begs them to help, tells them he's been forced to do this. Then, live on TV, the bomb explodes. Nobody knew it yet, but that moment was just the opening scene in one of the most twisted real-life puzzles America's ever seen. At first, the FBI thought Brian was just a hostage, but the deeper they looked, the crazier it got. Inside Brian's car, they found handwritten instructions, a multi-stop scavenger hunt. Each location had new tasks, new threats, each clue more like a death trap. The note said he had 55 minutes to complete the game, and if he didn't, the collar bomb would detonate. Pause. Who the hell writes that kind of thing? Who builds a real-life saw puzzle, then puts it on a pizza guy's neck? Turns out, Brian wasn't just randomly targeted. His name was tied to some shady characters in town, folks the police already had their eye on, and it wasn't just about money. This was about control, revenge, and something darker. That's when her name first came up. Marjorie Diehl-Armstrong, a former honor student, diagnosed bipolar, brilliant but unstable, known around Erie as erratic, dangerous, and lethal. Police found out her ex-boyfriend had recently been found dead in a freezer in the house of another man, Bill Rothstein, who said he was just trying to help Marjorie out. Bill claimed Marjorie murdered her boyfriend and threatened him to hide the body. Sound far-fetched? It was. But it was also true. And that was just a beginning. Marjorie, Bill, and a third guy, Kenneth Barnes, a former TV repairman turned crack dealer, were all connected. And according to the feds, they were the masterminds behind the collar bomb, but the real question, was Brian Wells in on it? Or was he an innocent piece to a more complex puzzle? Enjoying the story? While you're here, subscribe to our channel. You are appreciated. Now back to the action. Here's the twist nobody saw coming. Brian might have known more than he let on. Some reports say he thought it was all fake, a prank, a quick robbery. He was told the bomb was just for show. But it wasn't. That's why Marjorie and her crew made him play the scavenger hunt, to make it look like he was just a victim. But he was disposable the whole time. Fast forward, in 2018, 15 years later, a sex worker named Jessica Hoopsick came forward. She confessed she was paid to lure Brian to that final pizza delivery. He had no clue what he was walking into. He was a good guy, she said. He didn't deserve to die like that. In the end, Marjorie was convicted. She died in prison in 2017. Kenneth Barnes also got time. Rothstein, he died before he could be charged. But to this day, questions linger. Was Brian really a willing accomplice, or just a pawn in someone else's game? Why did the scavenger hunt seem impossible to finish on time? Why so many layers of confusion? The FBI calls it one of the most complex cases in American history. And maybe that's true. But for Brian Wells, none of that matters now. What's left is a chilling memory of a man who delivered a pizza and ended up delivering a message we still don't fully understand. Marjorie was a genius. Others say she was mentally ill. But everyone agrees what she planned was nothing short of evil. This wasn't just a bank heist. It was a warning that sometimes the most dangerous minds are the ones hiding in plain sight. Concrete News Network. Street facts. Raw truth. No filters. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. What should we cover next? Let us know in the comments. Stories coming about the Cecil Hotel, the JonBenet Ramsey story, Maserati Rick murder story, the truth behind Kanika Jenkins, plus much more. Subscribe for more updates. Concrete News Network.